And as I found out by fucking up on Masamune's recording or Ieyasu's recording of the original, uh three of those routes literally do not have any.
Wait, why did it just abruptly end?
Yeah, they just have
My man, after discovering the existence of the G spot in the male prostate, flew through the air, unaware of where he was going to land next. What sort of goofy adventures will our man endure this time?
yeah, that's about it basically.
Yeah. Okay, that was definitely done on purpose. The fact that these are also definitely rainbow colored.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the levity. These games
This is pretty great, yeah.
these games can be pretty dark when they want to be.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Holy shit, season 2 of the original anime, yeah.
Yeah, and Matsunaga's story.
Yeah.
Stealing your bonds, stealing your master, stealing your serve. Excuse me?
Eh? Is my man crashing the party? Is he in over his head a little bit?
He may be.
Okay.
One that skates. Don't know what that's besides taunt. Guess I'll try it.
This man's on some very silly adventures today. All right.
I can't imagine he has a real cutscene in this stage.
Yeah. Nah, I imagine there might actually be. This is going to be very funny.
Oh, the last stage also explains how in the alternate route of his stage in Vanilla 3, how he ends up with the Drilltron. He ends up stealing that too.
That's amazing, actually. Who did Drilltron originally belong to anyway?
Kanbei.
That was
Shackleman.
That was my guess, because it seems like that thing usually spawns at his stage as it is anyway. Hello, cat.
Is the cat going to be a problem?
If he continues to scratch at the door, maybe.
I meant if the cat was let in.
No, I think he'd be okay.
All right.
Yoshitage, right?
Sorry?
Yoshitage? Or am I off with the name?
Yoshitsugu.
Yoshitsugu, I was close.
You were there are a lot of very similar sounding names. At a certain point, I don't blame you anymore.
It was my similar experience when I was going through Bleach for the first time. It was very hard to keep up a lot of names. Wait a minute. Oh, I know. Oh my god, my cat knows the fucking flow of time. Because it just passed 7 o'clock, and that's when I usually feed him.
I thought you said it was 8 p.m. when you feed him normally.
No, it's 7.
You
can keep playing. I'm just going to make a phone call really quickly.
Oh, that's delightful.
Okay, I returned, and yeah, the cat is definitely bothering us, and it has understanding in the linear progression of time. Very wacky stuff.
How do I make this attack? Because clearly this isn't just a single...
You're talking about the R2 you just equipped?
Yeah.
Maybe you gotta match it. Maybe hold it and press square? Hold it and press triangle? Yeah, I know. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, it got me on that one then. Man, I don't think we needed to do co-op for this character story. I thought he might be fine up by himself, but looking at this now, I'm having second thoughts about that.
He's not in trouble. I'm not taking major damage or anything. This stage is not well suited for his abilities, but
yeah,
need that much trouble.
You just need speed to move about really fast, yeah, with all the commanders and whatnot. You know, it's very funny. Well, I guess this is more to the audience than anything else. So I should mention that despite the fact that we are now on, let me do this numbers in my head. I think okay. So officially our third Let's Play of a Sengoku Basara game. Fourth if you don't count our original Utage recording.
Yes.
I still have never actually held my own save file for a Basara game going forward at all. And never really made progress on one because he did let me. Brandon did let me borrow Basara 3 back in the day, but I didn't get a chance to play it much because PS3 was having issues. I was just way too busy with college at the time and YouTube stuff in general. So it was very funny. I was testing the emulation last weekend for Basara. I think it might have been for the Wii game. I want to say, yeah.
Yes.
For Basara 3. By the way, Dolphin emulation for Basara 3 is immaculate. It's fucking insane how good it can look. Oh my god,
gorgeous!
I cannot wait for progress to be made on Basara emulation for the PS3. Anyway, so it was very funny. I actually haven't completed a stage because I completed. I'm like, huh. You know, I actually never really had my own save file for a Basara game before. This is very funny. Like actually making some solid progress on the for the very first time.
Yeah. Well, if you want to add to your collection, I think I have 2 copies of every game on the PS3 and 4, not counting Yukimura.
You're realistically not wrong. Oh, yeah, also, I guess, on that note, since we're talking about emulation right now, I guess, light rest in peace to CD Romance for recent takedown issues they were getting dealt. I don't know by who. Deliberately, the reason they've dodged it for a long time by usually just... First of all, they don't host PS3 or Wii U games or going upwards from there. So I'm confused as to who even issued a takedown to begin with, but...
Nintendo, typically.
Yeah, it's usually Nintendo, but also, like, they don't host a lot of actual Mario games as it is, so I'm kind of confused who the hell it would have actually been, but anyway. That being said, though, their website is still up, and they're still good to use because of the fact that they're basically more like an archive article collection now, because
according to the tweet, they have a workaround method.
Yeah,
you find a password on the website itself, and then you follow that to a link to an external website where you put in the password, and that gets you your ISOs.
Yeah. Where I was going with that is they've been really handy about actually having more or less every important Basara game you could want that isn't on a high def console available to access through them. Like, shout out to them for actually showing like how many games actually have been in the series for a long time, as well as being an easy access for a lot of people to get. One of their highest download PS2 games is actually Sengoku Basara, the fighting game on the PS2. I'm not kidding about that. That's because it actually does have a pretty good presence in the FGC sometimes. You would not believe that. It actually does exist a pretty good amount.
My guess for that would probably be because Strive got so many people into Arxis games specifically, as well as fighters, that people are working their way backwards through the Arxis catalog. I would hazard a guess that if fighters and Strive were not as popular as they are, Arxis themselves would not have had the reason to go back and backport roll back into their older games.
So it's a little column A, a little column B. There's also another reason going into it. It also has to do with how like every anime game YouTuber was suddenly covering like Naruto, Super GNT4. Is because a lot of actual fighting games that exist don't have. Finished? I think it's still in development. I haven't seen their progress as of late. So, what was I gonna say? Right. When the pandemic hit, literally nothing had rollback or good net code whatsoever. Like,
unless you were an American-made game.
Yeah, literally exactly, except for like exactly Killer Instinct
and Mortal Kombat.
And which Mortal Kombat? 10, 11,
11. And I think Injustice 2, but that was a 2017 game. But definitely Mortal Kombat 11, which came out in 2019. That absolutely did. You could not make a fighting game in America without rollback.
Maybe 11 too, but where I'm going with that is there was a huge wanting of a lot of people to actually get like fighting games that have really good internet as netcode, as well as it was a combination of that and like the kind of like hobbyist thing of picking up like a lot of different like fighting games for the pandemic as well, because everyone's stuck indoors. It's a little bit of that, but it also did have a presence well before that anyway. So that's what led to well, not directly that. It already had a pre-existing fan base as it was going back years, but no, it's always had a decent, sizable fan base. It was just probably accentuated more so by that, as well as having some fighting game content creators actually covering it and bolstering them even more. So yeah, there's your quick history lesson.
Remind me, what year was Nintendo versus Slippy?
2021, I want to say. Well, there's also been more recent stuff too, but it's not even worth really getting into. It's wonky shit. That's not really surprising at all. My God, these bases pop up so fast.
I've taken over every base already. I think it's just on a timer at this point.
Yeah.
Or maybe reaching a certain kill count that I haven't gotten yet as per why the bosses haven't appeared yet.
Yeah, the fucking gate's still open, or still up. That's insane.
Yeah, I think it's literally just some threshold I just haven't hit yet.
Could switch to Mitsunari, give it time too to accelerate it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I mentioned that.
I still hold the best character to play this stage on is actually Ieyasu, funny enough.
Yeah, because of the slowdown time and the explosion with the high amount of enemies that are spawning. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's really funny.
He really is the best at that.
Yeah.
See, my guess is if it was a threshold, because this isn't typically that sort of game, is that it would be like 500 kills or something.
And it would probably display to you how many you need anyway.
Yeah. Or wait, do they need to reach a certain dialogue? Because I just noticed an Ieyasu line playing Mitsunari. So maybe they need to have a conversation or something?
Not sure.
You think I would know this considering the hundreds of hours I put into Vanilla 3, which these sorts of things would not have changed from.
Yeah, well, yes and no. They probably would have given the stages like different completion requirements and whatnot, as Capcom is sometimes off to do.
I'm fighting a bit of muscle memory here because I want to hit L2 because in Basara 4, that's the button that sets your partner to target a specific enemy.
Yeah.
In the previous games, that's your hero time button. So I'm fighting muscle memory, not going into hero time at this on just every enemy.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if this character isn't actually maxed out on levels right now.
They are.
Because Mitsunari is making quick work of these guys.
Mitsunari's just better in general.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, if it's a case of, yeah, look, you already lost in our base, 2 in the background. What the fuck?
This is, again, I don't think this is a specific issue. This is just how this stage works, because I've had this problem before with other characters.
Yeah. I agree Ieyasu is best to use for Sekigahara Intrusion. I still consider Mitsunari a good option to use as well for Intrusion. Well, I mean, arguably Mitsunari is just good to use overall. But, yeah, the speed with him is definitely probably what would be best to use for them specifically. Well, with the speed, we're losing bases and whatnot. Holy shit.
I really don't know what the field could be.
I'm not about to break out Google Translate to find out either.
No, definitely not.
All right, all of them have been taken over at the same time.
That has also happened before already in this stage.
Has it?
Yes.
Fucking good stage to grind, though, that's for sure.
Yes, no, this is the stage you do all of your grinding on.
I do just wish that you leveled up actively in the stage itself rather than only at the result screen.
They introduced that in Utage. It was not in 3 originally.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and that's why one of KG's stages is the best to grind on in 4 because you build a meter up in that stage and it has infinitely spawning enemies that refuse to attack you because they're just enjoying their good party time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You get a stun on him. You can use your full boss ray against him. God damn, he's pushed back hard.
They made that even harder in Vanilla 4 before they had to nerf it in Sumeragi. Those were impossible on the heavy classes in 4. I don't think I won one of those against the heavies ever in Vanilla 4.
All right, that shouldn't kill.
Nope.
Oh yeah, had some my friends at the end there too. Yeah, I think you're doing okay.
Damn it. Right, he's too big to get decapitated.
Yeah. Checks out. Also, the small activation window also will probably not help with that either. I mean, characters don't heal on standby, right?
No, you have to manually grab healing items.
That really seems like a probably a bit of an oversight. I wish that actually was the case.
Again, that gets remedied in 4.
Yeah. What's this one look like anyway? Because we have not seen this yet, actually.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do it in...
oh my god, that's really good.
Oh, yeah. Where the fuck are... Did I get him already?
No, he's right there.
No, the other one.
Oh. Yep. Honda's still going.
Guard break already, damn it.
Eventually, he got the parry off.
Fuck off.
God damn, it took a bit.
As Tadakatsu is wont to do.
Yep.
Jeez.
Did I just see slowdown, or was I imagining that?
No, I saw that too. That's definitely new.
Literally, this engine is like nearly impossible to get slowdown on. How the hell did that happen? Huh.
Alright, we're
Just
right up against the wall.
Run up and do it, I guess.
Very nice.
Nice.
Let's scrounge for some healing items. That would be nice.
This cutscene feels different.
I think it changes based on which one you beat first.
Probably.
And if you don't beat beat two of them fast enough at the end of the stage, the two bosses will come back and help. Yoshitsugu will heal Mitsunari, and Tadakatsu will just come back and join the fight.
And do you love how Honda just made a fucking train truck noise?
Yep. Oh boy.
Tasha did something. Oh,
No.
that's gonna be funny to find out later. And no healing items. There we go.
Come on.
Well, not lacking for a boss or a gauge, that's for fucking sure. Really not lacking for it.
Good sir, that's not what I need right this second. Most. One more and then I'll be good to go up there.
So I guess one very funny thing I'm going to drop to you Basara fans in chat or watching on YouTube. I'm going to say this really fast. So, well, I mean, I think I might have been talking about this last time anyway, but I don't immediately remember. There's fine things to talk about right now. So, considering I just recently did Devil May Cry 1, I intend to actually do like a separate side recording for playing through a little bit of Boss Road 2 in order to show off the Devil May Cry weapons in that game. That's going to be very funny to do and to kind of like, I'm definitely going to label them as Devil May Cry, Let's Play Devil May Cry 1 and just be like, wait, this isn't the correct game. It'd be extremely funny. Or is it the correct game? You tell me.
Wait, what am I doing here? I wasn't there the rest of this game.
Yeah, right. A little case of mistaken identity.
What'd she do?
No, I don't know yet. No. Sure, whenever I use Mr. Ronnie, I always have his personal inscription at all times.
It's the special item skill you can equip. I had thought that by this point they had already changed it so that it only takes up one item slot instead of 4.
Yeah.
Turns out I guess that doesn't happen until 4 after all, because we checked the menu last time and it still took up 4 slots. For Mitsunari, what that ends up being is when you go into his rage state, it means that he is in the full rage state, so he doesn't have to actually build up to it.
Yeah.
And so he's already set to run immediately.
Huh. Nice.
He's already outrunning horse.
Tasha got into the empty ranch container. Just why you might have heard me yelling at her.
Dasha can't handle ranch.
I'm not sure if dogs should be eating ranch. Probably.
Probably not.
Yeah. Wait, did you just kill both of them before the assist could come in?
Yes.
Nice.
Hopefully. Yes.
One of these things is not like the others.
Oh, this is real funny.
Yeah.
They didn't even notice.
Nope. Okay, bye. Man, if only transit was that easy. Yeah, they're gonna be at that for a while. How did I only just notice the slight choreography semblances there between them, those two, like with Dante versus Virgil? A little bit.
Can you do Dante choreography with fist instead of sword.
I mean, yeah, he's got the Beowulf gauntlets, but you just never seen it in cutscene. No, I'm just more thinking about just using like Virgil choreography.
Ah, big fish. Yeah, no. The requirements there were get a 10,000 hit combo and kill 1,000 enemies.
Ah, I see.
So I guess it was just a timer thing. Feels weird.
Especially for him, like this is a technical more so character that isn't really meant to just like destroy legions of enemies head on. As far as Nas, I know. Oh, he's gonna go fight. Oh, it isn't he?
The screen turning red would suggest maybe not.
No, that's the only way. Realistically, that's the only way this can progress or escalate, I guess.
I don't actually know where this goes from here.
And so Yoshiaki was flung into the bowels of hell, where it ran to Oda. Who could have seen this coming? Someone's really having fun with Adobe After Effects for this one. I appreciate it.
They really wanted to get the DVD logo to go into the corner.
Yeah. Or not. Wow, I got bamboozled today.
How are we going to get blasted off this time?
Let's find out.
All right.
Joke's on you. We're going to blast a twink.
What does playing possum get us? Oh god, he is definitely not built to fight Munashige.
I was about to say, maybe I should jump in for this one.
I mean, I can still run away from him.
Yeah.
Because he can't, because Munashige literally cannot enter the final arena.
Huh.
Because the gimmick of this stage is you beat the bosses and the images of Soren flash on the floor, and he can't step over an image of his lord.
Yeah.
So he breaks through the walls to get around them.
Yeah.
There's no other way for him to get around the last one because...
Mood. I have been falling for 30 minutes. Yeah, I imagine at some point in time, you gotta just get bored of that.
I'm gonna pull another one that you probably haven't heard in like 15 years.
I never thought we could get visual slapstick comedy out of the MT framework light. This is awesome. Actually using Looney Tunes sound effect.
And I'm gonna pull another obscure one for you that you probably haven't heard in 15, 20 years.
Maybe.
Spy Kids 1. There's a bit where they're in a pit trap or falling in
big stage.
In a hole.
Uh-huh.
And they ask, at some point, one of them asks the other how long they've been falling. And I think it's the boy says the stopwatch stops at 6 hours.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna be that guy right now and say, yeah, I never watched Spy Kids.
You're not missing much.
There's something. Wait, this is like supposed to be like play dead and avoid enemies kind of move. Ah, yes, I see.
Okay, I was wondering what that was about.
That is kind of funny.
Okay, let's try that again with enemies that actually attack. Oh no, the money enemies don't actually attack.
Yeah. Oh, can you just go right into it? No, it's still a regular attack from before. All right.
I never noticed they were wearing head masks of Zavi.
Nice.
Let's try it on the crowd that actually does attack. God damn it.
Oh, my happy.
Zavi.
Oh, okay. Hello, sir. Did they just rob you?
Yes, that specific enemy is, you get double the money out of them, but if they actually manage to hit you, then they take half of your money.
Oh, geez, okay. Missionari's PI is improved. I assume personal item.
Yeah.
Aside from max speed for a reverence, he does also get a dark element chance up 50% to any weapon and instant
sick.
startup for all skills in Utage. Ooh.
Reminder, your darkness element heals.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit. He has that.
Yeah, it heals you a certain percentage of damage dealt per.
That is a little bit insane, not gonna lie. Also, I like how with the nature of his weapon, he can either have axes or great swords, and he just default starts with great swords, but he has an axe right now.
Yeah, he's very Ike in that regard.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's very much tapping into his Fire Emblem class changes with that one.
Will this work on?
Probably not.
Oh, it stops them from attacking.
Something is happening. Oh wait, he does not get the super attack out of that unless like.
No, I hit triangle, which I guess is a cancel instead of square, which is an attack.
I see. Okay. Guess we're doing this again.
I'm telling, they really buffed the heavies.
Jesus. All right, well, note to self: don't go into clashes with heavy style characters. Holy shit. Boy, yeah, you're gonna need a break. You're from this when I come in. Holy crap.
Yeah, definitely after this stage, because this stage is nothing but heavies until you get to Sora.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't all the. Shimazu isn't actually supposed to be here. It's supposed to just be Munashige. But this is a variant of that stage where all of Munashige's buddies are here.
Jeez, okay.
So we're also going to run into Kanbei, who is also a heavy.
Yeah.
The good news is the most difficult heavy to fight is Munashige. The other ones are actually relatively reasonable challenge. He hits hard, but he doesn't have much in the way of actual defense on his own.
Be very aware of your HP bar right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a long stage too. Damn.
Bit less than you might initially think. A lot of it is just empty hallways.
That's good.
You.
What about him?
Give me healing items. Fuck off.
Oh, okay. We're going to the gotcha system early.
Test your luck, huh? I got the...
We would have an entire character dedicated to gambling in 4. So they're just testing the waters. Speaking of, I do...
Healing item.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am kind of curious how that guy does actually handle in Boss Rush 4, not going to lie.
Zakon?
Is that his name? The gambling dude?
Yeah, he wields the dice.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't fight with the dice, but he's always seen throwing
I thought
dice.
it just fights with a roulette wheel.
Roulette. Oh,
main villain.
Yoshikage.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not a gambler per se. He does that because it's fun. I think it's thematically in his character. Sakon is overtly a gambler. They show him a lot of times losing dice games to various characters. So he likes to gamble, but he's not very good at it.
Just standing around awkwardly. I'm thinking of the right Sakon, right? Oh boy. Yep, okay, that is Sakon. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of main villain voiced by Char.
Yeah. His attacks have an element of luck based on how you interact with them, but he doesn't do a lot of overt gambling references or metaphors himself.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of weird in that regard, but it doesn't really come up.
He is susceptible to it.
I think Tadakatsu and Yoshitsugu are the only ones that aren't. And I guess also, by extension, Soren, because they're not traditionally shaped characters.
Yeah. I was going to say, you sure you want to get into a scuffle with him? Then again, you're the one slamming him.
This is strange.
Yeah, he was only really, like, blocking there. Yeah, may as well.
Directly in a corner he cannot run. Although I'm not doing much in the way of actual damage.
I was going to say, that's some fucking weird stuff. Also, he's still standing. Like, you have no advantage over him. That's crazy.
He tried to do a counterattack, and I parried his counter.
That's hilarious.
This game is delightful.
I love how your attacks against him, by the way, are also inadvertently taking care of the crap behind you, too. That's pretty funny stuff. Oh, hey, he's here, too.
Very nice range. Oop. was here?
Richard Epcar's character, Chadwick's
Oh,
man.
Kanbei.
Yeah, Conbase here too, I guess.
Yeah, it's because they're all from the general area.
I see.
So
Okay.
they're repping the South.
All right.
The old guard, as it were. Which, you know, it's sort of funny that Muneshige is portrayed as being so much older than Soren, because if what I've read about actual history is correct, Soren was like 28 when Muneshige was born.
Yeah. Maybe you might want to just comment to your boss row move, honestly. Because, like, his defenses are fucking huge.
Now I can.
There we go.
Oh, maybe his defense is just huge in general. I guess that tracks.
That could be it, too. But I feel like it's shit. We would know if it was naturally that fucking high. Yep, time. Oh, wait, no, this is the shot. This is just lightning bolts, I think. Or maybe he does charge. Careful.
Did he only do it twice?
No, I saw 4. Boy. We are running max weapons and only on hard difficulty.
Yeah.
Man just had crazy high defense. I wonder if that was an optional boss fight, actually.
I mean, technically, yes. You can do the thing that triggers the floor changing so that he can't run after you.
Yeah. Bye.
I don't need to fight them. They just drop money. I have no need for money.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're pretty topped off anyway. Even going through the game the first time, I don't think money would necessarily be that big of a concern, more so than levels.
Money is just for buying stuff in the shop, and once you get your handful of buff items to equip your weapon, you don't need to really spend money ever again.
I was going to...
Unless you're doing something, unless you're doing a quirky build, like the sort of shit you can do that makes it so Ieyasu does the infinite hero time, because that's not just a natural ability, that's a combination of items equipped to his already amazing attack.
Okay. Huh.
But if you want to do other things, like equip the shamisen item that makes it so that TM Revolution's naked arm is playing the entire stage and you get copyright struck.
The copyright code. Awesome. I've said it before, I do love TM Revolution's music. It's generally really good shit. But man, if it doesn't feel like his music isn't also kind of hampering the exposure you can possibly get for this game in the West, thanks to the copyright system of YouTube. And in general, too.
Now, maybe it's a good thing that Alex isn't here, because I'm going to say something that might upset him.
Oh, that'd be. Think about Seed?
He hasn't seen any... Well, no, he's seen 00 now. But,
He's seen IBO.
And IBO, yeah. No, specifically, a TM Revolution song, one of his most popular songs, is hard carrying Soul Eater. He loves Soul Eater.
Ah, I see. That's usually whenever I hear good things about Soul Eater, it usually comes back to the intro, yeah.
That and the characters are very styling, very drippy.
Yeah, that's true.
But the writing is still bad.
Yeah.
But no, the first opening, Resonance by TM Revolution, is really hard carrying that show.
Ooh.
It's a really good opening. I should show it to you.
No, I've seen it before. Trust me, I've seen it before. Like TM Revolution 2, unfortunately, that copyright is an effing grudge. Oh, dude, tell me about it. Genuinely, like, okay, I don't think it's really hampering the growth of the series that much, more so than Capcom's unwillingness to actually bring the series westward as of late. By them saying otherwise, don't let them. Do not believe Ondor's lies. No, even if you wanted to post concept for it in general, you have to contend with the fucking copyright system in general, and a lot of people aren't willing to put up with that. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah.
Playing Sumorage is gonna be fun and also hell on your end, because the main menu of Utage is blasting Double Deal by TM Revolution literally the entire time.
Yep.
You can turn that off in stages, but the menu is just always on that, and as far as I'm aware, you cannot turn it off. So you just don't have a choice.
Hey, modders, can we do something about that, please? That'd be really cool.
I mean, you're only in the actual main menu for like 20 seconds tops, getting into the menu and picking your character story, and that's about it.
Isn't it also playing like when you're going between levels too with characters?
No, when you're in the actual stage menu, it's just character themes, and those are all in.
Ah, well, yeah, whatever.
I mean, those are just the regular character themes as you already know them. They're just
Yeah,
playing on the selection stage, on the select.
yeah.
So that's not really an issue.
Hey, I just realized something. Can I ask something?
Sure.
So, like that pirate character, voiced by Patrick Seitz in Funimation, is he also voiced by that Patrick in Basara 3?
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask that because Richard Epcar was mentioned, and I'm just like, yeah, Richard Epcar is really one of those guys that completely makes his character, and then I realized, wait, so is Patrick for his character.
Yes.
No, I was thinking to myself, wait, is Patrick the only one that makes the jump across the country when Funimation does the dub for it, or are there more?
There are a good handful of them that do. It's just that you don't really get much of an opportunity to see most of them because
Yeah.
most of them are characters original to 3, and they wouldn't end up actually showing up proper until Judge N. The funny thing about that is most of them did actually return for Judge N. Like Richard F. Carr for like the one scene he has as Kanbei in Judge End, Karen Strassman as Saika.
Yep.
The character, the actress whose name escapes me that plays Tsuruhime.
Why are you slow?
One of the enemies is a spellcaster. They
Oh,
cast,
okay.
they cast gravity on you.
That's kind of cool and also annoying.
It only ever comes into play in like E stages, I think.
Yeah. Anyways, I already caught for train of thought there with Karen Strassman.
You can't. She's canceled. She's been canceled from Fire Emblem because in Fire Emblem Engage, the Anna in that game is like 14 instead of 25, and she wouldn't sound the same. But she's totally canceled, even though she's still in Heroes and has done more recent events in Heroes as Anna. She's totally canceled.
Alright.
This was a thing. People especially were saying that that she was canceled by those people because 14-year-old Anna in Engage is played by Monica Rial, who the right wingers hate.
Yeah, because of the big stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, no, this is just a different take on that character, not the other 18 Annas that are at this literally a different version of.
Because we've never ever had a character swapped around with a different voice actress before. Never, ever, never happened. Never ever.
It would have been one thing if it was just that, but a lot of people lost their shit when Ken was no longer. What's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
Ruben.
Ruben, yeah. Little did they know. Yeah, it's actually it's not Union. I had to point out to Gunblaze in chat. I found it a little bit funny. That was the only, but I guess to be fair, dude lives in. I was gonna say I don't imagine people in Brazil keep up with a lot of stuff in U.S. politics too often, or actually keep up with union voice actor companies.
Besides, I like the new Ken.
Yeah, he's really cool too.
I've been familiar with his work for like 15 years.
Yeah.
It's a name you wouldn't recognize offhand because boy is it a name. But you definitely also know his work. You know who David Matranga is.
I probably do. I just don't remember the name, like you said.
Bertolt, Todoroki, the main guy from Planet.
Wait, Bertolt? Holy shit, that's a jump right there.
Yeah.
Cassio, who also voiced Ibuki in
Yes.
SF4 and 5, does return as Tsuruhime for Judge N. To be honest, I'm glad she got to come back for that.
Yeah, that's a name I never would have remembered because that's one of those cases again. Actor used a lot by New Generation Pictures, not really known for a lot of work outside of that studio.
Now I'm gonna be, I guess I'm gonna be, right. Well, if we're going down that rabbit hole, I'm gonna say it really fast while we're going through this. As stupid as he is, Ruben is a guy who I can separate the art from the artist.
Yes.
I can do it with him just because like he's just kind of like dumb and just posts stupid shit on Facebook. Whatever.
Oh, speaking of posting stupid shit.
However, then you get the people like Chuck Huber, who is not who is saying the stupidest shit ever on Twitter. I'm just like, can we develop new slurs for old white men? We need to get more slurs going for them.
Now, I don't know if this was something I just didn't remember or if this was new on him. I know he was a crypto fascist. I didn't know he was anti-vax.
Yeah, that caught me off guard too.
Do you remember that from your experiences with him on Twitter?
No, I don't remember seeing that at all. I mean, I'm not too shocked because one sometimes, like, maybe I have seen it before and I just don't remember offhand. I think it might have been something in his likes, maybe. But no, I don't remember verbatim anything that would directly lead to that kind of belief. That's so good. To wrap it back around to Capcom, yeah, some characters, some voice actors, I can fully separate the art from the artist. Quentin Flynn never really said anything too cringe. I'm fine with him. Karen, if she's just MAGA, whatever.
She's okay. She's not an overt MAGA person. She's a Trump supporter. I think she might have been anti-vax.
Haven't lost me yet.
Whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like you as a person, but I'm still gonna appreciate your work. Then there's Chuck, who is, wow. Also, that's some good shit right there. This is some Donkey Kong 64 vibes right here. I love it.
Literally. I've said this before, and I'm always gonna come back to it. Vic Mignogna. He's a shithole of a person. We've been hearing stories about him being a fuck since 2005. This isn't new.
Yeah.
Does he deserve to get more work? Absolutely not.
No.
Would I denigrate his career? Absolutely not. I love his Ikaku, his Junpei, his
fuck, even his Edward Elric.
Yeah, his Edward Elric, etc. We had this. It's again separating the art from the artist. It's this funny thing. We had this internet outage the other day. I wanted to watch something while I was playing games on my computer at night, and since I wanted to still play game, I wasn't gonna pull a Blu-ray off the shelf and watch that. So I'm like, all right, go back to whatever anime I already have downloaded on my computer.
This is wonderful to look at.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess I'll watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for the 5th time on my second monitor while I'm playing something on my first.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, Vic Mignogna is a shithole of a person, but I have no problem getting into any of his roles.
Yeah.
Listening to his Edward Elric. You know, it's almost a shame that he got laughed out of the industry. And
we're gonna skip this. This is just to cut the credits.
Yeah, and his wife divorced him before he could have a child. Because you know he's the sort of person who's like, oh, obviously, the name of my firstborn son will be Edward.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can fully believe that.
Because, you know, to anyone that's none the wiser, that's just a name. You know?
Yep. Fairly innocuous and not that out there. Nah, with him, I think enough time's passed and he's paid his dues that I can separate the art from the artist with him pretty decently. With Chuck, that shit's still ongoing. He's an actual shitlord of a person.
And he's still getting work because he hasn't done something overtly cancelable yet.
Yeah.
If you believe that being canceled is a real thing.
He hasn't abused anyone, so this is a start, I guess, aside from emotionally abusing people on Twitter, I guess. Stay budding, people.